beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Alexis Kimberly. In today's video, we are going to be celebrating what is really just right upon us, 2020, the new year. I just cannot believe that we are starting a new decade, a new year. It's just so amazing to me that we have just like, I don't know, I'm a 90s kid, so I'm just like, the fact that we're in 2020 is just like, what? So anyway, with the start of the new year, with the new decade, I want to set out new goals. I am set on making 2020 my most fulfilling year yet. And so I'm just like, I've got goals for my health. I've got goals for my mental health because 2020, we are reaching our zen. My physical health, getting in the best shape of my life. And with all of these health goals, of course, I am also incorporating new hair goals. So if you are set out on a new 2020 hair journey, then you're definitely going to want to watch this video because I've got some new fresh ideas for how I want to just really improve my overall hair health in the new year. So definitely stay tuned to the end of this video for some fresh new ideas on your new hair journey. Also, if you're new, then definitely hit that red button down below, the subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so that you can be alerted every time I upload a video every Sunday. So the first thing that I am set out to improve in 2020 are my ends. I'm just like super critical of my ends. I'm always looking at them. I'm always making sure that they're, you know, that they're even. So I lately, unfortunately, guys, I've been noticing some breakage on my ends lately, and I'm not really quite understanding why I'm seeing the breakage. A lot of times when I get some shedded hair, I will take the hair in between my two fingers and do that kind of like elasticity test just to make sure that my hair is in good balance. With that though, I've been noticing that my hair, where it snaps, it actually starts snapping at like the last inch of my hair. And I've been noticing that consistently across the strands of hair that I've tested. I've done this elasticity test. So I'm thinking that there is a weak point in my hair at that last inch mark. So what I guess, surprise, I actually cut my hair, which you'll see in my next relaxer update video, but I actually cut off about an inch, I think. I actually didn't measure, but I think it's about an inch or probably an inch and a half of hair. That's with the intention that I really just want to start with fresh ends. I'm factoring in that, you know, my hair probably now is somewhere between maybe 11 and 14 inches or so. But for 2020, my goal is to achieve length, let's say 16. Let's say a solid 16. And I know that that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when you factor in your regular trims, you do lose some of that hair growth. I'm hoping that I can get to somewhere around mid-back length. If I can get to 16 inches, you know, at my longest length, 16, 17 we'll say, I'll be happy. So that's the goal in terms of length. So the next thing that I want to implement in 2020 is using heat with my deep conditioning. I've been slacking, y'all. Like, I know that with my low porosity hair, I need to use heat to assist me in getting the moisture into my cuticle, because if you guys don't know, when you have low porosity hair, your hair is just super stubborn to lifting, the cuticle lifting and allowing moisture into the hair. So it really helps to assist that process with heat because heat raises the hair cuticle. And I know this, and yet I've just been really lazy and I haven't been doing it. So that's something that I really want to implement in 2020, and just like investing in a good hair dryer, hooded dryer of some sort. I haven't really figured that out yet. And just really sticking with the heat and my deep conditioning regimen. The next thing that I'm going to be implementing in 2020 is just really modifying my heat styling. I kind of pride myself in how careful I am with my heat styling. If you haven't checked out my blow drying method in, you know, blow drying really textured hair, definitely check that out. I use a tension method and it really works for me in just minimizing breakage. However, no matter how careful you are with direct heat is just no good for your hair. And so I really want to try to move away from the direct heat and more more so with the indirect heat, like roller sets, which I used to do all the time. It's like it just makes me feel so nostalgic because I'm like, that's like what I used to do. Like I used to be like with my big old rollers or whatever. So I'm gonna have to find some really good rollers that can handle all this texture, honey. Because, you know, I mean, I have Texlaxed hair and it's not as easy to lay as smooth on the roller like when I was relaxed straight. So I'm gonna have to definitely practice that, but that's something that I want to implement. And just, you know, definitely doing more twist outs and braid outs and heatless styles. I want to get more into like the curl formers and rod sets and stuff like that. So I definitely want to just start doing more experimentation. So if you guys have a video request, then definitely leave it down below for a tutorial. I'm kind of like experimenting myself, but I'm more than happy to do like first impression type videos of just like, you know, like my first experience with whatever style. So if you have a request, then definitely leave it down below. And with that, I want to do more protective styling. I know that I say this all the time. It's so important to give your hair a break, but I want to do it on a more regular and consistent basis. I really ideally, and what I'm going to really set out to do in 2020 is do protective styling every relax or stretch. So I'm not gonna just do it like, you know, whenever I feel like, you know, rocking a wig, or, you know, whenever the spirit moves me, or whenever I'm just like fed up with my hair. I'm not gonna do it so like inconsistently. I really wanna try to do it every relax or stretch. So I think that my goal right now is to do, so my relaxer stretch is 12 weeks. I wait 12 weeks before I get my next relaxer. And so my goal is to spend 6 of those weeks with my hair out, enjoying my hair, doing whatever styles with it. And then those last 6 weeks, the second 6 weeks where my hair tends to get a little bit more combative, a little bit less agreeable, like we starting to fight a little bit. In those last 6 weeks, I want to do some sort of protective style. But actually it's kind of like, that's not exactly how it is. Really the first, okay, let me back up. Girl, get your life. Okay, so for the first 5 weeks, I want to do just, you know, rock my hair out. And then after those 5 weeks, I want to do a protective style for another 6 weeks. So that puts us at 11 weeks. And then on that last week, that week going into week 12, right before my relaxer, I want to wear my hair straight. You really should, when you're prepping for your relaxer, you really should minimize tangling. You should really do some sort of stretch so that your new growth is stretched. So that's my plan. I will let you guys know how it goes. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm just really excited about trying different protective styles and stuff. So if you guys got styles, let me know, because I'm trying over here. I'm trying. Next, we're moving on to hair supplements. So I never really got on the bandwagon for hair supplements. Like when Hairfinity came out, I was just like, you know what, that's a gimmick. I'm not buying into it. And just like all of these things that you could buy to supplement your hair. And I was just like, you know, that don't really work. But I'm like, you know what, girl, where there is help, why don't you take it, right? So I'm thinking that I am going to start with some hair supplements. I am not going to be doing Hairfinity or anything like that, but I am going to start with the hair, skin, and nails vitamins. I know that there's some sort of controversy with, like, you know, supplements with biotin and that it breaks you out and upsets your stomach. So I'll let you guys know what my experience is. I'm typically not very sensitive to those kinds of things, so I feel like I'll be fine, but I definitely want to supplement my regimen with some hair supplements just to speed up the growth and just improve the overall health and strength of my hair, which I'm hoping that the hair, skin, and nail vitamins do. And I'm also going to be experimenting with black tea rinses or green tea rinses. I'm not quite sure. I think I'm going to go with the green tea rinse because I don't think it's as strong as the black tea rinse. I'm going to go with some green tea rinses and minimize this shedding, honey. I just kind of think that it really does make a difference if you are actively doing things to minimize shedding. And I never really took that into consideration before, but I definitely want to start trying it because I just feel like, you know, I just lose more hair than I would like. And who doesn't want thicker hair? You know, like who doesn't want fuller hair? And, you know, seeing that all that good long hair just, you know, drift away into the drain of your shower. It's just like, you know, why am I working so hard? So I definitely want to see some growth there, or some improvements there in my thickness. And what else? Oh, and for my edges, I've mentioned this before, but like, I was not blessed with like really great edges. So as was recommended by my stylist, I'm actually going to be using vitamin E tablets. They are, actually they're not tablets, they're capsules. They're like soft gels, and you can actually break those open and massage them into your edges. And vitamin E is supposed to be really good to promote hair growth. So I definitely want to try doing that. So I will let you know how that goes. So generally I am pretty happy with my hair regimen, but I do feel like there are better products out there, and I want to experiment with new products. And what I've kind of started doing is looking at my like holy grail products. What are the products that if I reach for it, I know my hair is going to respond well to? It doesn't matter what day of the week. It doesn't matter what time of day. It doesn't matter what style my hair is coming out of. My hair just always responds well to it. Looking at the ingredients in those products, and then going, like, creating a list and going out and looking for other products that also have those ingredients in fairly high concentration as well. So I've been starting to do that, and there will be a product haul coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But I'm just kind of like on this experimentation journey, and just trying to find new products and seeing what works for my hair, and seeing if there are, you know, better products out there that are responding to my hair even better than the ones that I have now. So let's start that journey. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will update you guys in the product haul that is coming soon. And now, this is the thing that I'm really gonna have to hold myself to, because I know myself, and as many times as I try to stick to a journal in documenting whatever it is, I start really, really strong, and then eventually it just dwindles and it collects dust, and then I'm into the next year and I'm like, oh, well, I guess that was a waste. So hold me to this, but I want to start documenting my hair journey, and I'm going to kind of play with this and figure out exactly what I want to document. But for sure, I definitely want to keep track of my length and document that through pictures and through regular length checks. But I also want to keep track of my wash day regimen, what things I did during my wash day, because that's kind of like the point of renewal. You just start the week fresh with, you know, fresh, clean hair. And I just kind of feel like your wash day sets you up for the rest of the week. So documenting what I do in my wash days and seeing how my hair responds throughout the week. And then also just following up with regular checkups in my hair, just to see how my hair is responding. And hopefully I can start identifying things that are not working for my hair so that I can correct those things. I think that I really do want to start journaling some things. So if you guys have any recommendations on that, or if you guys have your own journals and are starting that process already, then let me know, because I want to do that. So yeah, hit me up, let me know. So yeah, those are the things that I am starting to implement with this new year. I'm just so excited. I feel like 2020 is going to be such an awesome year. I feel really good about it. I feel like things are going to improve, and doors are going to open, and we are going to see some length in our tresses. Like, it's just gonna be a good time. In 2020, we're gonna be doing more product reviews. We're gonna be doing more product hauls, like I mentioned. There's a product haul coming soon within the next few weeks or so. And I just wanna do a deeper dive into my overall hair journey, and I want you guys to come along that journey with me. Grab your products, like, let's go, let's do this together. And yeah, so I hope that you guys have an amazing new year. I hope that all of your New Year's resolutions come true in 2020. It is totally possible. Just have a dream, write it down, and believe in it, focus on it, take the necessary steps to make it happen, and I guarantee you that those things will manifest in your life. So anyway, that's all for me, guys. I will see you all next week in my next video. Until next time, I am wishing you all a happy new year, and I will see you all in 2020. Bye, guys.